Here. It seems to be a bit more stable now. Oh shit. I think it is anyway. Oh, okay, it's working. Oh, hey guys, I was just having dramas with the internet connection there for a while. It just kept disconnecting, so it looks like it's stable now. G'day. Hey Slosh, hey Woodsy, how you going, bro? Steve, King. Just trying to bring the comments up here, so I'll try and not get too behind. Hopefully, I can get this thing going too. That's cool. What you been doing? Have an easy Sunday today. Woodsy, you probably working, were you? Out furniture and moving, bro? Oh, how's the sound? Is it okay? Picked up a few subs today, I think. Jack Dagger just, hey Oz Legend, how are you, bro? I think Jack Dagger just texted me saying, wondering if I was still going live, but yeah, I was having dramas with the connection, but it seemed okay, but I can't get this chat going on this thing now, but you know, that's me, with fucking technology. Yeah, so, I'll wait till a few more come in there. I've got in contact with Pato today. Oh, no work, no, so, oh, sweet. At least you get fucking Sundays off, bro. That's good. Alright, I'm just trying to get my fucking tablet going here, so. Yeah, sweet. Are you on a PC, Oz? Because how did you make Just Us go blocked like that? That's cool, 'cause I don't think you can do that on the phone, can you? I don't know, now I can't get this fucking thing going. Yeah, I had a big day tonight. I'm probably going until about 10:30. I've got to take my young fella to work. He's working that midnight shift on the highway. So I'm going to go drop him off and do that stuff later. Hey Jack, I just saw your text, mate. I was having dramas with the connection. But now I'm struggling now to get the fucking comments up on this thing. So, but here's what it is, eh? I'll shut it down. Yeah, so I think a few people said that they tried to email me. Maybe from the 420 guys I was hanging out with Matt and Hookster and that. I said some guys said that they emailed me like Matt did. Hey Blaze, how are you, bro? And but I haven't received any emails, so I've got Jordan. I just got him to give me a test email and it worked. So I'm not too sure if the email address is wrong that they're typing in. You guys are typing in, or whether because I got a test from Jordan and my young fella too from his account, and it seemed to work. So, I hope you've been having a good day. Salute. Yeah, no, good. Had a bit of. I was up late on bloody Friday and Saturday nights, man, doing other lives and with the 420, hanging out with the 420 guys. They're fucking awesome community down there, the Adelaide dudes. So, yeah, I slept a bit this morning. I get some firewood and do some fucking shit. You know, get the fire going for tonight and let the catch up on stuff. So, yeah, sorry for the truth nukes the other night. No, I was looking at that. Remember that guy was talking about JTF2, you know, like being the best specialist forces. I had a good look and research on them today, and a few other people sent me some information. All they are is a tier 1 operation, a tier 1 unit out of Canada, you know, and their secrecy, like any other tier 1 operation, is that Canada keeps their cards close to their chest, and they don't really want the general public knowing what these guys are doing or where they are, for obvious reasons. Not like, you know, with the Americans, you can go online, there's a million movies about Delta Force and Navy SEALs, and, you know, if you were an enemy, you could just watch those movies and pretty much study the Americans' TTPs and SOPs. You You know, so you don't see two movies on, you know, many crazy movies on nowadays SAS from, say, Australia or Britain or New Zealand. You know, they're just more general special forces movies. So a bit disappointed with Pato's supposed to live. It was the premiere. Oh, no, I think it was. Wasn't that it was a pre-recorded one, bro? I think he got the pre-recorded video. Was a bit of a bummer. Oh, true. Okay, I saw it come up as a premiere like at like 3 o'clock or something. But yeah, no, I didn't get time to watch it. I've been doing it like I was a little bit late to this, and I was having connection problems with our internet here. But I've spoken to him through text on phone today. Hey, Casbar. How you going, buddy? Yeah, so, oh, Jack just texted me again. What's that, Jack? I just tested my email, was it? Yeah, so, yeah, me and Pato, we're going to go live like this, 8:10 on Tuesday, the 11th of June. I've just done a little thing in the community, and I'm pretty sure Pato's probably going to advertise it on his channel as well. And we're going to do... Yeah, right, yeah. If you need... Thanks, mate. Yeah, so, yeah, so we're looking forward to that. So I probably won't go tomorrow. I'm going to do some stuff tomorrow, go into town and do a bunch of shit. So, but it's been really good. It's really good getting to know the crowd and having, you know, these questions and stuff and talking about life's events and that. It's pretty good. I'm still just trying to get the comments up. I'll try and stay on top of it, but you know me. I'm having another go here. I'm just trying to. Sorry, I'm preoccupied with my tablet here. Trying to get this fucking thing. Just so I've got a bigger thing for the comment section, you know. Fucking go there. Fucking. Yeah, so, yeah, good. Here we go. Come on. Okay, that's a good start. There we go. Alright. Go live. Hey. I got the comments going now. To bloody 15 in the place. Yeah, so that's good. Been a good week. Oh yeah, like the video if you want. Yeah, so that JTF2, that the young fellow, was it something Willie or Wonka or whatever his name was? He's right in that they're a very secretive unit and not many people know what they're doing, but they're no better than any other tier 1 unit around the world. And they're certainly not coming just to get Australians out if they're stuck, that's for sure. You know, how you're saying, beat you, Jack. Yeah, no, it's good. So, yeah. If you're tier 1, you're tier 1, you know. If you don't understand the tiers, you can watch YouTube videos on like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or other special operations task groups that are around the world. Yeah, you can check them out. It's just, you can tell how good usually a task force is on operations, special operations, in how they do their selection course for people. You know, with the Navy SEAL, it's pretty much, and they're tier 2. If you pass their, you know, their hard training, what they call it, they call it not, was it Spuds or something like that? Buds, that's it, Bud Week. Yeah, yeah, must have, you must both hit it in the, because when I said a good brother about you, yeah. So, yeah, they do that. So if you pass that, so you get through that, you know, whether you're a bit of a dick or not, you're still going to go to become a Navy SEAL and start their training as a Navy SEAL. Or with tier 1 operations, you know, you could have 100 people start the selection course, especially in Australia here, over in Perth, and they'll do a bloody, I think it might be 6 weeks or 5 weeks. No, maybe it's 3 weeks, but it's intense, like you don't get any sleep. And the last 5 days is what I was talking about earlier, how gonna finally kick this flu. I've still got a day going on. Hey Harrison, how are you, mate? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, so just looking at, when I look away, I'm just looking at the tablet, guys, just to make sure I'm not too far. Oh, the MotoGP's on tonight too. That's right. Yeah. Mel's like, yay. Hey, do you know the Army story about the Royal Canadian Mounted Police horses come from Australian Army horses? I don't know. I didn't know that, but I bloody believe it. Especially Drysdale horses from Australia. They're wanted because they're such a powerful beast. Clydesdale. If I pronounce it wrong. Like dragged out, I think ended up sick for the week and a half. Yeah, I just can't hit the fucking head flu. It just keeps popping back. I've got this fucking thing. I keep those Vic sticks, you know.
It's not working.
It's not working. Mel goes, it's not working. Yeah, so no, I don't know about the. I'll check that out though because that's pretty cool. But yeah, I could imagine them wanting Australian horses. You know, everyone loves the Australian, the best race horses in the world. You know, the Arabs come over here and, you know, from Saudi Arabia and Dubai and, you know, Qatar and, you know, they love the Australian race horses. So no doubt the mounted police would love them too. Yeah. But yeah, so with the tier one operations, it's the selection courses that sort of separates them from the other. Because you could pass it. You could do the 3 weeks and pass it and go, yes. And then when you go in to get told your results, they'll say, yeah, you passed, but yeah, you're not for us, mate. Don't come again. And you've just passed it. So that's the different type of selection is that just because you pass it, it doesn't mean you're going to be selected. You know, 8 times out of 10, yeah. But I know guys that have passed the selection and they were just fucking egomaniacs or jack cunts. You know, I'll explain what a jack cunt in a minute is. SAA buddy told me it's a top story. Oh, okay, right. No doubt. Who's the SAS buddy? Yeah, so that's what I mean. You can select, and usually they try to start with about 90 to 100 people on selection, and then when you get off the bus, you take all your shit off, you butt down naked, and then you repack your pack so everybody on the selection has the exact same stuff. No one's got any advantages or disadvantages. And you all get told the exact same information, usually only once because they don't repeat themselves because they need you to be able to listen and take in just one time only. You know, like, oh, what did you say there? What do you mean by here? What are we doing at 5? You know, and then they usually by the time they get to Happy Wanderer, that's where you got really heavy weight and you're doing like 28 kilometre nav legs and you got to do like 9 of them, you know, in 3 days, 4 days. You know, and walking up and down, you know, not mountains, but like steep terrain by yourself with no GPS, with a compass, a map, and a protractor, you know, and you got to navigate that way. Like a jock. Yeah, well, Mel's brother, my missus' twin, she's a twin, he's a jockey. He's done really well, like he's won the Perth Cup and, you know, he's raced out all through Caloundra. He went down and started training for the Melbourne Cup, but all the jockeys stab each other on the back down there, so you sort of cut that away. Yeah, so that sucks, eh? You get all on, then you finish that selection course and you're like, man, you know, I've achieved my dreams, and then they go, good effort, but yeah, not for us. And it's just they've seen something in your psyche, or they've seen, you know, something the way you treated somebody when you're really fucking tired, and it sort of became not just a once or twice and a third. Hey Mel, Kristen Chad, I'm going to be crashing out early. My eyes are shot. Yeah, poor bugger. I'm over 40 and need glasses. Me too. Only for like this distance. Once I look past like a fucking meter, everything's crystal clear, but it's just small text and fucking net blues on the screen a bit. Stay cool. Hey Lise, how you going, bub? That's my sis. All right, Catherine, I'm going to cut early too. I'm going to cut on maybe 10:30 because like I said, I've got to take my young fellow to work. He starts work at midnight and get out on the highway. So I'm going to sort that out. And I'm probably want to just have a bit of a break in between now and taking him, you know. But like everybody, I said, there's 80 in the house. So if you have a look and go to PaddoTube, Nathan Patterson, if someone wants to put his link up in the chat there's 80 people. Jack or Woodsy or someone, if you can put a link up to Paddo's page, that'd be really good because he's going to be advertising for the live. I'm going to be going live with him on Tuesday at 8:10. So that should be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. See how it goes, try and help him out. I'm really just want to try and help him out, get his views back going, get him supported, you know, because I like his story, man. It's fucking, it's he inspired me to do this, to start, you know. So it's good. And I was texting him today and, you know, he sent me a few photos. I sent him a few photos, so we're going to sort it out. That's good. Hi, Catherine. We're all old geriatric in here. Touche. Yep. Getting there. Starting to get a bit of grey in the old beard. First time I've ever grown a beard like this. Been shaving my face every fucking day for forever. You know, but it's just like I'm not a real hairy dude. Like, you know, like I've got hardly any hair on my arms, my legs, or like I don't have anything on my back or anything like that. So that's really good in the army because you got to shave every day, right? So if I can get away shaving once every 3 days, it was a bonus. I didn't really grow any facial hair really proper till I think maybe 31 or something. Oh, thanks, Woodsy. Jack's like 28. Jack's still got to come into his prime yet, bro. You won't hit your prime till like 31, 32. That's when I started boxing proper, like in the boxing rings, the police boys and that. Man, it was good fun. I had meant to have my first amateur fight, and I was out riding my dirt bike, and I come off it and cracked my hip. I'm fucking in a wheelchair for fucking 10 days, mate. And it sucked. I missed out on that. And then I had to move and go out and do these other missions, and I didn't get a chance to do it again. But yeah, I fought each time. It's good fun. It was the first time I fought sober, really, like proper. Was when I started boxing. Most of the blues I had, were out drinking and that, mate. Being a fucking dickhead. Judge Dredd, how's it going? That's a cool name, Judge. Yeah, so should be good. Excited. I see, everyone was talking about September 11 and that yesterday. I was like, what some people's opinions on that stuff. So I sort of tapped around that last night. Didn't really want to get into that because, it can get a little bit political and, a lot of army guys that deployed to the Middle East hang their hat on that, September 11 is the reason why they decided to fight evil. So, especially in America, you can ask a lot of Marines and Army people that I met that the reason why they were doing what they're doing is because of September 11, man. The fact that they killed their citizens, 3,000, over 3,000 in the towers. I can't remember how many at the Pentagon. The plane that, they supposedly, they fought the hijackers and it dropped. Roman Grzinczyk, good evening from Australia. Well, I'm Australian, bro. You can check the flags out in the back there. That's not two, double, that's two individual flags. So, yeah, I'm up in Queensland on the Fraser Coast, up near Tincan Bay. Good evening from Melbourne. Yeah, sweet. There's a couple of guys from Melbourne, actually. Matt comes down from down there, and you got Hookstagram in Adelaide and that, and you got Full Drive Wilbar, I think. I can't say his handle, but it's old Bud Lee up in Gladstone. Jack's down in Newcastle. I think Woody, you're down in Newcastle too. So it's a good little spread. I think Kathleen's out Wilcannia way, or not Wilcannia, but around out back New South Wales. Yeah, so who was the Casbah? Who's the SAS buddy, mate? If you're still there in the watching. Yeah. So, what do you reckon? How do you reckon it'll go on Tuesday with Pato? Be interesting, hey? Whippersnapper. Yeah. Keep updating this so I don't get fucking behind. The other night, last night when I was fucking way behind Jack, I remember I popped out because he texted me and it come up and I'm like, what? And he's like, you're well behind, bro. And I was like, oh shit. That was pretty funny, so I thought I'd try and do this. But I want to leave the TV free just so if Mel wants to do something, she can watch it while I'm sitting here chilling. What's on Tuesday? Oh, me and Pat are going to get a live together, mate, 8:10. He reached out to me today. We've been talking text, over probably the last 2 or 3 weeks. But today we finalised what we're going to do and when we're going to do it. So, yep, Tuesday, 11th of June, in 2 days. Me and Pat are going to get a live together on his channel. At PatoTube or Nathan Patterson. Someone, like I said, someone can put his link up in the comments, sort of while I'm talking to PatoTube. And yeah, and we're just gonna chill. He might ask me questions. We might just chill with the chat. It just should be really good. Try and boost him up, get his channel going again. Get it all because he's got a real cool message and his art's fucking sick. And he's trying his hardest there to support his daughters and his missus and that. So it's good to get behind Pato. Sorry. Hey, One Crazy MC, g'day mate, how are ya? And Zip, good to see you, got there a bit late. Oh, thanks Catherine. There you go guys, that's Pato's Tube. So most of the guys And the chat here, already I probably subbed and well, Pato well, but if you don't, go and check his panel out. He's a good influencer through his experiences and hardships that he, and being in that gang life and prison life, and he's turning that around now and trying to turn young blokes around. He's got like a fight coming up where he wants to, put down the knives and the weapons, guys, and pick up the gloves and have it a good Australian way where you throw hands and then you maybe go and have a beer afterwards, and that's the way we fucking do it, and try and bring that type of thinking back, just do that particular thing that he's trying to do, and I fucking rate that shit. To say no to crime, man, it's no good. It's no good for your family. It's no good for your kids. It really isn't. You don't want your kids looking up to you and thinking that's cool, because it's fucking not. But I understand how people get caught in a rut in a cycle. Fuck. You doing okay, MC? Sweet. Zip, how's my morning? I had a bit of sleep in this morning. I was doing a lot over the weekend. I was hanging out in a lot of other lives where you can, they've got that stream thing where you can go up and people can come in on and chat on the camera and that. I was doing a lot of that over the weekend, so I was pretty fucking weren't. I didn't get to bed late last night, so I slept in a bit. I had to go sort firewood out and fucking, you had to go sort some firewood and get the fire going, and I've got to do other shit later on tonight too. How's my night as well? Yeah, my night was good. We had a good old chinwag last night, a few people in. I was looking, somehow it's up to like 900 views, those lives are dropping. I think it's because people put them on their page or something. Because I saw it come up and it said, oh, this guy's put this on as like, I think it was, who was it, bro? Was it, so I'm just looking back in the thing, in the comments here. Excuse me, babe, papa. Oh, come on, go back far enough. Oz Legend. I think Oz Legend put the live up on his page and I was getting some views through that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's cool, mate. Hi, Woodsy, yep. Piano Man, top of the world, also gaming, colour, labour, minimise. 157, holy shit. Yeah, I saw there's a few went up like from last night's live. It was really good actually. We got a heap of subs, and I woke up this morning. I could see in my there's a little alarm bell, and it comes up with the numbers. And I had a look in there, and it just pops up, and I could see there's a couple of subs. And
No, you broke his ass.
Oh, yeah. Man, the World Gaming Australia versus American. Australian every day of the week, every minute of the hour. You're cool. That's good. So, yeah, what was it I saw? It'll be good for you and bro, you'll pick up heaps of subs too. Oh yeah. Hopefully a lot of the younger guys, that, you know what I want to do. I was stressed in the morning, work decided to send roster at midnight and complain why I wasn't there in the morning. Oh shit. I heard you have a wife, right? Yeah, bloody oath. Yeah, I've been with my missus for fucking 27 years, since 1996. Hey Uncle Chris, that's my niece Holly. That's my sister's daughter. Hey Baba. On the big screen. Yeah, on the roster. Yeah, so that's how it been. Yeah, it should be good and looking forward to it. I just want to get him going again. He's sort of flattened out there for a while and you can see it's pissing him off. He's trying to do the best he can. And I think YouTube, from what I've heard from other lives, that, sometimes they try to slow people down when they come up too quick, but I don't understand, because wouldn't it benefit them too with the revenue that they're raising, that YouTube gets a percentage of? You would think, why wouldn't you? Unless they're promoting, racism and all that crazy talk, why wouldn't you just roll behind them? Well, your family seems fun. Hey, g'day, Hookster, I was just talking about you, bro. Yeah, I fucking had a big sleep in today and did a bit of stuff, and I saw what a couple of boys were live, so I was going to try and pop in there, but thanks for popping in, Hookster, that's awesome, man. Hey, Aussie, a pug. Yeah, so I was just saying, I'm going, we're going to be live with Pato on his channel at 10 past 8 on Tuesday the 11th. 2 days, so that's pretty exciting, I reckon. That's what I said, just try and get him going. Yeah, so. Yeah. Epic, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Well, I was saying, I learned a lot, you know, the 420 crowd with a lot of the guys from Adelaide and Melbourne. And I was just saying, some of the guys from there were trying to email me like Matt and that. And for some reason, I haven't got an email. So I was just wondering if they maybe got it wrong. But I got some guys from the chat here to email with you test it, and it's good. So can't wait to see that. Awesome, man. I appreciate it, eh? You're awesome, man. You know, if you put the hooks to put yours up too, I know everybody one in here will probably know you, bro. But like, you know, someone put his link up too. You got to go and support him. It's epic over there. I've been learning lots. He's fucking very passionate about what he does, and I rate that. Oh, well played, like. My mother's taking me to time, but yeah, go, mate, go, hit it hard. Get the one where you roll the balls and you got like 100 in the middle and the 50 and the 20 in that. Go on, mate. The way you do it, you just this is the way you let it roll off the wrist. You get those hundreds, bro. Go and hit them. Yeah, and the interview's pretty good, Pato. Yeah, so well, we'll just maybe just chill and just sit and chat. I don't know. He might ask me questions. We haven't really spoke about what we're going to do content wise. We've just been reaching out and just trying to get it organised. Yeah, so. And at the yeah, zip in that tyre zone, anything with a motorcycle, mate, you got to go on it. The little one where you sit on it, you got to race. Get into it, mate. I love motorcycles. They're the best. When I take my kids out, to get on those all the time. Captain. Do you like the city or the country more? Oh, dude, I used to love the city. I used to love, you know, like going for, you know, doing a bit of PT in the morning at South Bank and Brisbane, and doing that sort of limp over the Story Road and back through the Botanical Gardens. And, you know, living that city life where you can go and get coffee and the hustle. I did like it, but it's not good for me. I get a bit, you know, in big crowds and that. So out in the bush is really good. Out here, it's just really calm. That wolf with Tourette's. That's a cool name. Favourite place in Australia? My favourite place in Australia? And I've been a lot of places. I've been all through WA. I haven't experienced all of the Northern Territory. I've been all the way up through Queensland, all the way through New South Wales, all out back New South Wales, all through Victoria, Phillip Island. I'm from South Australia originally, been all through there. Favourite place? Coolum Beach on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. You can't beat it. You can't beat that place. Hey Jordan, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for the test email, mate, the other day. I appreciate that. You being bit by a snake, because I have. When I was a young fella in Whyalla, I got bit by a whip snake. Yeah, I was fucking around with me and my cousin were fucking around with the whip snake, and it bit like, but it's not venomous. But no, I've never been bitten by a snake, man. Everyone subscribe to Justice. Yeah, and hooks, yeah, definitely hooks, mate. Put it up. That's what's good, yeah, mate. I was just saying, I finally organised with Pato. I'm going to go live with him on his channel on Tuesday at fucking 8:10. So you'll probably see that advertised on his thing soon. So that's going to be fucking cool, man. I got bit by a woman. A what? A woman? I never heard of it. But pythons, yeah, they can be nasty. At least they're not venomous, but they've got all those teeth that are backwards, and when you pull them off, they can take out chunks of skin. There's cotton candy machine time zone. Get into it, mate. It's pure sugar, but.
Like you give a fuck.
Yeah, like I give a fuck, that's right. I've only been to Darwin, Perth, of course, yep. Queensland, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Brisbane, Sydney, Goulburn. Yep. No, I've been lucky enough in defence, mate. I've been everywhere. So, yeah, Rockhampton, everywhere, man. And right out in the outback of Queensland, out at Hinesley, where the dirt starts to change colour all through the fucking Dampier Archipelago. I've been in the Pilbara, up in WA, all the way down to nearly Albany. Me and me Mrs. Mel, with our family, we've driven across the Nullarbor from Perth to East Coast twice. So, the Scan Eagle short is doing, yeah, what a blowout. I just thought because like you said, on some of the things I've gotten, because I don't have a laptop, my daughter's got our laptop, so I don't have a way to get things off my thumb drive, but I've got a smart TV, so I was bringing them up on the thing, and I'm taking videos and pictures off the smart TV, and I thought I could talk about that Scan Eagle, you know, like what this does and what its capabilities are and the camera system on them and how we use it. So I'll just show people the launching system. And you can see I'm sitting, I'm like, they fucking send it. I think it's because of the hashtags. I put like hashtag US Army and stuff, and I think they'll bouncing on it. So yeah, Catherine Mardingo sings their play to Uluru. I love Uluru. I actually haven't been to Ayers Rock. I haven't actually been there. Huh?
I climbed it before it was illegal.
Yeah. Mel's been there, and she climbed it before you weren't allowed to do it anymore. But I've never been. I've been all out bush ride out, but I've never actually been to Ayers Rock. So email it to yourself, bro. Then open it on your phone. What's that? Oh, email it to yourself. The feed. Fuck, can I go to my email? I don't think I can get my email on my smart TV, can I?
Smarter than you.
Smarter than me. It is smarter than me. Mel's at the TV smarter than you. What about what's Wave Rock apps or something? Oh, here we go, mate. I have to download these apps to get it on. Love the bush zip there. The bush is good. The Australian bush is good. It's good because you can lay down anywhere. You can lay down and nothing's going to kill you. Nothing's going to creep up and drag you off into the night and eat you. Unless you sleep too close to the estuaries up in Darwin and northern Queensland. But everyone knows with crocs to stay a good 100 metres away from the creek and never go to the same place twice on the river systems. There's an abandoned bullet factory. Okay. You go for footy. I go for Adelaide Creams. I don't do AFL, mate. I don't do it. Because I'm a Queenslander, mate. So I brought up playing rugby league and touch footy. But I appreciate it, especially on Anzac Day. The Essendon and Collingwood game's pretty good. You know, that generates a lot of, and it's, brings it back to that Anzac spirit. So I get behind that. What's the most dangerous Australian animal I've encountered? Inland taipan. Yeah, come across two of those. Inland taipan. One chased a mate of mine. I was behind it while I was chasing him, trying to cut its head off with a fucking entrenching tool. I had one in each hand, like, trying to get this thing. I ended up getting it. But yeah, probably taipan. I mean, I've been around all the creek systems around North Queensland when I've been out field training and with the crocs. I never saw one, but when you go to sleep and you start your nighttime routine and you're picketing, you can hear them barking that noise they make at nighttime. You can hear them around you, but I never encountered one. Up the Blues, yeah. So with the footy team, but if I would go, I'd probably go for the Melbourne Demons if I was going to follow AFL. But I go for Queensland Townsville Cowboys because I was up in Townsville when the team came about. I went to their very first game, and then they nearly made the Grand Final in 2005, and then they finally got it in 2015. Wave Rock is near Hayden. Oh no, Wave Rock! I know what you're talking about now. That cool. No, I haven't been there, bro. I've been all around it, but I actually haven't been and seen it with my own two eyes. Me and my sibs go to hit cane toads with pans. Oh, you want to get rid of cane toads? Dettol. Put Dettol in the spray. It's like fucking acid. They start and they just die. It's pretty brutal though because it takes a few minutes for them to die. But you put Dettol and you put Dettol around, just spray Dettol around like your patio if you have rubber's cage. Wherever you don't really want to come across cane toads at night and that, spray it with Dettol and they won't come back for years, mate. I'm telling you, we do it around here. It works a treat. I got told by an old fella and it works a treat. It's just when you go outside, it smells like you just scrubbed the place though, sometimes. Yeah, so, just like, let's update this chat here, make sure I'm not missing nothing. Yeah, so, Wave Rock, yep. But other than that, I've been everywhere, the tropical sucks a bit. It's just you can't get comfortable sometimes, You can't get comfortable, it's, like I said, you get out of the shower, you finally feel clean, and as you're getting dry in the bathroom, it starts getting sticky again from the tropical heat and humidity. But yeah, my favourite place is definitely the Sunshine Coast, Queensland. If you haven't been to the Sunny Coast, it's brilliant. Gold Coast is too built up. It's too, the signs are in Japanese and Chinese and then English at the bottom. It's just a tourist haven. Whereas Sunny Coast still is, but it's more on the back, and it's not built up. There's no full of high rises. It's still like small hotels and like houses and stuff up there. It's a little more, the Aussies go to Sunny Coast because you have to deal with all the hustle and bustle of tourism, which the Gold Coast needs to stay alive. I don't have the sense of smell, so lucky me. Oh, that'd be good if you went to India. That'd be handy because India's pretty. No offense to India, it's just it is. What scored the Blues end up with? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even watched the game. I miss the State of Origin. Like I said, I don't really follow it hardcore. I used to. I used to be die fan for it, but now I just watch all the motorcycle stuff and the races on tonight, and I just watch motorcycle shit. Like I was watching a bit of the Finks. Sorry, not the Finks. What's it? The one out in the outback in Queensland. They're racing at the moment up there. The dirt off-road dirt one. Is it the Finks outback? I was watching a bit of that. By Woodsy Holler. Yeah, so. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a good race out there. So I'm more in the. And during the day, I'm usually researching. Fuck. I'm usually researching stuff on YouTube. What's your opinion on the YouTube Spaniard? All the people who surround him and cause basically mini riots along the street. Puggle said it was 20 at half time. Wow. Mel's not a big fan of him. Mrs. not a big fan. I don't mind Spaniard. I like watching some of his stuff. You know, the first thing I ever come across wasn't long ago when I seen him doing where he does that if someone fighting you with a knife. And I was like, oh yeah, he's got some good fucking technique there. You know, that's if you're going to be in the street with someone, that'd probably be, you know, the way he said, you know, turn his body side on and. But you know, I'd also wrap whatever I swear and straight around my fucking arm. So that's what I thought. I was like, who's this guy? And then like I'm like, oh, what? He's done. He's talking about all these crimes. I was like, oh. And then Mel was like, yeah, he's a dick. And then I was listening to some of his rap. And I was like, oh. Then I watched some of his In the Hoods, and that's where it sort of grew on me. But since he's been on Kick, though, it's a bit weird doing these lives where he's at the pub drinking red wine, saying it's not going to affect me, then rambled off in the street like it affected him. So he didn't have to say that. Who cares? But yeah, he's all right, man. He's sending out a good message, trying to get the kids not to, you know, do things. And he's hardcore Christian now. He's got Jesus as King on the back of his head. All eats is good. Hey, Baker Perkins, g'day, mate. Kansas covered in tourists. Went there for a few days, and there were so many people asking for directions, also mocking me for your accent. What's your accent? You give me a reason to. You have to give me a reason to dislike. Oh no, you don't have to. I don't like him. I don't mind him. Like I don't care. Yeah, Spaniard's okay. I'm not going to give you a reason not to like him. Like yeah, he's good. I'd rather you watching him than someone that's fucking telling you to do other bad shit. He's not doing that. He's just sort of educating people and trying to record. Yeah, so I don't got nothing against him, bro. Ever. I won't. He's good. And then from him, I sort of saw Pato, and then I seen that other lad, the Melbourne guy with the fucking weird tattoo on his jaw. You know, that talks about when he got crazy with his kids and he's stabbing his roof because he thought people on his roof. That dude, I saw him, but it didn't really take off with me. But Pato, for some reason, I don't know. I started fucking tuning in, and I thought, I'm gonna fucking support this lad, you know. And then through Pato, I had the inspiration to do this. I loved footy back in the 90s when the Winfield Cup days would change after Super. Oh, the Super League fucked it and started fucking. Was the dickhead that bought it out, Rupert Murdoch or someone like that? Yeah. It was so weird having the Super League and the fucking ARL, the Australian Rugby League. It was fucking weird, man. I was up in Townsville when that shit happened. Chaos Chronicles, that's him, Jack. Yeah, he's got some pretty crazy stories, you know, like how he was the head of the MC and but I never really kept watching all the time, you know. And I don't know if he even goes live. I've never seen it, but I don't know. I just something about Pato, and then you know the way, and then I looked in his community section, and there's all these, you know, things of young fellas going, you know, I'm going to go to trade school now. I'm going to go and do this now because of you know listening to you. And I was like, yeah, that's sick. I like that. And then Mel and I were like, fuck yeah, we'll get behind this lad. So whenever he's live and that, I try to do super chats, and I try to buy heaps of people memberships. It's $3, so I try to support it. So that's why it'd be good on Tuesday if you can get behind him and get him going again. We had the Rams back in the, that's right, the Adelaide Rams, that's right. And Perth had the Perth, what is it, MC, if you're still there? I can't remember, but yeah, it was in Perth, and that's when the Melbourne Storm started up too, didn't it? But they sort of stayed, because Melbourne's a pretty multicultural boiling pot of all types of sports goes off there, playing the fucking tennis, the AFL, you get behind the rugby league. Yeah, it's pretty good down there. Adelaide Rams, that's right. It'd be good to bring them back. And that's what we had the one in Ipswich, the Ipswich team. But they all fell through, and now the Gold Coast has managed to stick it up. TikTok, Gary is good too. I don't do TikTok, so if he's on TikTok, I don't do Instagram or TikTok. We've got our Facebook account and Messenger, and Mel was mostly on that, doing that stuff. And I just fuck around on YouTube. Was it Wildcats? I'm probably wrong. Wildcats. I don't think so, no. Yeah. Adelaide Rams, that's right, Hookstar. Forgot about that team. How would you reckon it would go down in South Australia now? It never really took off the rugby league down there. The two, because you got the Adelaide, the two teams, Adelaide and Glenelg. Is it the Glenelg? Wildcats, a Perth NBL team, right? Basketball, yeah. Hey.
There you go, Mike, clean your palace.
Yeah. Mel's just like, I just clean everything. There you go. It's all clean. Your palace is clean. South Australia's hardcore. It is hardcore AFL, yeah. Whenever I go down to Whyalla or Adelaide and I catch up with my family, it's always they're just talking about the AFL. You know, 'cause I like going into Glenelg there. It's nice down there. It's, you know, especially when I was a kid, you can play all, you know, it had that like with the boats and that little place on the Glenelg beach there. It used to be cool hanging out. I haven't been there for a while, but NBL True Thoughts was wrong, yeah. Like, and then you had the Townsville Taipans, was it? Or the Cairns Taipans in the basketball? No rugby here, yeah. Few local suburb teams, yeah. A couple of people that's moved down from Queensland, New South Wales, bring up their own league for the love of it in the suburbs of Adelaide, and a few people get behind it. Hey! Spud Lee. He's just up the road from me. Beaumont kids. Baker Perkins. Hey, mate. How you going? Yeah. Yeah, Chaos Chronicles. Did anyone watch that stuff and that, I don't want to diss anyone, but how Pele said the guy with the funny eye from Brisbane. I looked him up after everybody was laughing about him in the comments, and he's interesting. Yay. Had he been to Bogger Road jail? Because that was a big jail back in the day in Brizzy. Bogger Road. Does Australia have a national guard like the US? No. No. Federal police, that's it. Fed coppers. But we do have like for Wakai. That's what they call him, Wakai. Sorry, no offense to Wakai, mate. It's just funny, you know. I played in the 90s for Murray Bridge. Murray Bridge, where's that? Oh, that's the border. Is that near the border of New South Wales? I mean, when I'm driving on Hay Plains coming into South Australia, I go through Murray Bridge, eh? When I have to do the Hay Plain, that's like driving across the Nullarbor, probably worse, the Hay Plain. Australian prison story or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I went and watched his a few things, and yeah, he had some pretty funny stories, you know, to listen to. But like again, it didn't really take. I was like, but I just like the message behind what Pato's doing, and then it's got me introduced to a bunch of you guys that are awesome, and then Hookstar, and then Hooks has introduced me to his community, or the not his, but that good community of 420, where you're learning about what this strain and that strain, and about being out in the bush, or in lights, and the differences and the benefits and the non-benefits. It's fucking, I just like that stuff. Oh, that was Pato texted me. Yeah, sweet, mate. I don't know if he's there. If Pato's there, thanks, mate. Can't wait for Tuesday. Everyone's looking forward to it. It's going to be good. Fuck, it's a bit cool outside. I've got the fire going again. Let's go sip it. Yeah, I've got the fire going. Make sure I didn't need more wood. It's not as hot in here tonight, though. We'll cool it off. Hooks to cheese baker. Yeah, so. No, we don't have a National Guard. But if there's my crew of the Oz 420 mob, that's it. Right. Yeah, all right. Then, mate. Yeah, so it's a great community in there. Get over there when they're, they do, like Hooks likes to do morning ones where he gets on and, we all say g'day and have a little chat and fucking, have a can or a bomb, whatever you do. It's really good. I'm behind that for sure. Can't wait to get invested in there. And like Matt, I met a Matt from Melbourne. I really want him to email me. He said he did, but it didn't come through. Look up the hashtag 420 mob. There you go, Wild Bull Bar. Chad Spud Lee. Let's go 420 mob. Yeah, look. Yeah. So, yeah, fucking awesome, man. It's gonna be good. Hookstagram, there you go, Catherine, thanks. Ozzy, how are ya? Thanks, Catherine, for putting that up. That's awesome. Yeah, it's good. Like just in the week or two, I've been sort of hanging out with Hookster. I've learned so much, I just want to keep, just being, it's good. The guys over there got good stories. They're helpful. They're good Aussies, down to earth Aussies. It's good. And there's a lot more that they're doing is trying to get through and enjoying what we like to do with the R420. I'm behind that shit, man. Yeah. And I can't wait to be involved with it a lot more. But like bloody Spud Lee was saying, he goes, you can get a bit crazy, you know what I mean? Going live, don't wear yourself out. Hookster was giving me some advice last night, just chill and just take it easy, because it's, it can become like, not addictive, but, you can get, when you start making a difference and people like what you're doing and you meet like-minded people, it's a good feeling, isn't it? Yeah, so that's awesome. Tuesday. Yep. Oops. So yeah, young fella's working tonight at midnight. So we're looking after him, going down the highway, drop him off at work, and then he's there doing the midnight shift. Just update this again. Big love, brother Chris. Thanks, bro. Yeah, and hanging out with Bull Bar, early in the mornings after doing a live or something, and we go and hang out on his channel. He's playing some sweet songs, coming back in that with chats here and there, and everyone's just sort of enjoying themselves and having, listening to good Australian music. That's fun too. So get over, put your link up too, while Bull Bar. Put it up there, Spud Lee. Get it up there. It's good timed up there. The boy from Gladstone, isn't it? Gladstone. I've got out there and come up and see. He's only a few hours up the road, especially on your motorcycle. Not that I speed or anything. Allegedly. I couldn't get much into info off Ape website. I'll have to call them tomorrow. Oh shit, what I miss? Jack, I can't tie lurk at the Bull Bar on the regular. Do you like Stray Kids, the music band? I've never heard of them. Is that Iceland? I've never heard of Stray Kids. I'm not a big music guy usually, because I've had a life like in the military.
Tom McDonald.
Yeah, my biggest thing is Tom McDonald. He's like a real life anxiety, depression, and he raps about sobriety, about fighting, for what's right and family. So he's a really good, and I get right behind Tom McDonald hardcore. It's embarrassing how much I get behind Tom. I get up in the morning, I make a cuppa, and then I watch people reacting to Tom McDonald's music. That's how bad I am. So I don't really do music much. I never used to be a kid growing up, listening to music. So, I don't know why that is, eh? And I still now, like I said, I can't listen to rap or anything, but Tom McDonald just it seems like he's speaking to me directly. I like him, but not his music. Yeah, no, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. He does a lot of political stuff. See, if you watch YouTube, he does a lot of political stuff, but I buy his albums, and I listen to his albums, and I'm he's got 2 or 3 political songs out of 20-something. His album's just good, motivating music, man. It helps you think, he's called thing. Yep, old Tom. Sarge, I'm not blue, I can't drop links, mate. Oh, shit. So, hang on a sec, I'm just doing something here, and I'm doing it here too. Hookster and Blue should be able to do that now. Sorry, I didn't want to do that, eh? There you go. Spud Lee should be good. Same with Hooks if he wants to do anything as well. Name a car for an edit. What do you mean name a car? What car I want? My ideal car?
DeLorean.
Mel says a DeLorean?
I'm joking.
I love the VNSS. That 304 straight to a 383 with a nice stall converter. I love the VNSS, it's hard.
Shelby Cobra.
What's your opinion in countries that have nuclear weapons and you think it is something humanity should have? No. No fucking way, we shouldn't have them. But no one's going to use them, otherwise it would have been used by now, trust me. Because people realise if I use them on that country, I can't use that country either. Look, Chernobyl. No one can fucking go there for the next 1,000 years. You know, so people have realised, oh, if I nuke it, I'll go and nuke America, but then fuck, you can't use America. So they're terrible, and they used to be a threat, but I don't think anyone's going to ever use them now, especially we've got hydrogen and all the other weapons they use. But it's stupid. It's stupid for humanity.
I reckon Eagle fuck will use it as a last resort.
Yep.
If I'm going, you're coming with me.
Mel's just yelling out from me. She's saying on nukes, she's like, you know, maybe someone like Putin or an egomaniac like the North Korean, what's his name? The fucking dude with the funny haircut. The chubby dude. When they die on the way out, they might go like, fuck them, I'm going. They can go because I'm going to be dead. I'd worry about that. But as far as people getting hit with nukes, I think that's gone. I'll come to me, advice, and you'll end up drunk and stuff. It is, it's good fun. The music he plays there, I've hung out with him a few times. I was going to last night, but I was bloody knackered. I was talking to Hookster and Chad Spud Lee after I got off the live last night. But I had to go to bed. I was fine because I had a big weekend. I stayed up late heats, and so I had a bit of a sleep in that. A good sleep today. G'day, mate. Never wrong. I like your the Joker. That's fucking sick. I like that. Kim Jong Un. That's a bad fucking dickhead. Kim Jong Un, crazy. That's the best advice. Yeah. So, you know, and Iran. People worry about Iran, but again. Maybe, I know Iran would love to take out, because Iran are Shiite Muslims, and they're not a big fan of the Sunnis, so I reckon Iran might use them on Iraq, because they've always had issues with Iraq, you know, because they were more Sunni-dominated Islam. Yeah, so they might use them. You know, Iran might use them on their fellow Islam Muslims, but I don't know. Well, I felt like that nearly filled up with blue people. Hi. Where in Aussie are you located, mate? I'm up on the Fraser Coast, mate. That's what the council coming to Fraser Coast down in Tin Can Bay. If you're going to come to Fraser Island, I'm right there. Like, I'm right where you catch the ferries over to Fraser. What did Mel say about about his hairdresser? Who, Kim Jong Un?
Yeah, he executed one of them because they did ceremony.
Yeah, that's right. Mel said that she was watching something where he executed one of his hairdressers because they did something wrong that he didn't like, so got rid of him.
And he did it to one of his doubles too.
And Mel said that he did it to one of his doubles as well.
So a double fucked haircut.
So the double fucked haircut.
Suck shit.
Suck shit, Mel's saying. I like how Trump was in, the world was pretty quiet because they respected his leadership, mate. He knew he was not going to muck around. So, you know, he didn't do a deal with Iran. He was like, how about we let you exist and you just don't make nukes? Then Biden gets in and goes, oh, no, we'll give you $6 billion to compensate so you don't make nukes. It's a bit crazy. That's a beauty location. No pokies tonight. No, I don't do the pokies. I don't play pokies. No. It is a good location, and I've got the forestry here, you know, all the way to Tin Can Bay. Just between me and Tin Can Bay is just all forestry, and I go motorbike riding through there, and there's fresh lagoons, and it's fucking. I like to ride bikes. We've got a couple of dirt bikes as well. Oh, the trailer's done. I'd believe it. He's a nut job, yeah. Hang on, I'm just trying to get this chat up again. I get the same effect wrapping a belt around my head. Just do it the first layer and buzzer off. Remember when I was a kid, they used to put the old bowl on, I used to get the undercut and I used to fucking trim it around. I actually did that as a 15-year-old. You know, I put fucking peroxide in my hair, bro. When I was going for year 10 it was. Fucking idiot. Are you guys in South Australia? Nah, man, I'm in Queensland. How do you fuck up a hair? But I have had a few fucked up haircuts. I get the same effect right. Yeah, I am Tom. Do you mean South Africa? Who's that? Bookster? Where is Crazy One MC? Bang, bang, bang. There you go, Crazy. Type something, bruh. Yeah. In South Australia, if that's what you mean. Australia sounds like South Africa. Right. Yeah. Yeah. What is I am Tom? Is that what your name is, Ozzy? What's your opinion on Temu? It's Chinese owned like TikTok under the investigation for giving certain information to the Chinese Communist Party. Info on Temu, it's an online shopping website. Don't use it, don't know anything about it. I'd be careful using Chinese, like I'd never buy those Hawaii phones. I mean, I think America banned them. It's hard, try not to buy the Chinese stuff. You just don't know, especially when it comes to technology, what they've got listening devices, you know, and I've worked in the war zones with all types of specialist communication equipment, man, and it's pretty easy to do it. I'm off to bed, guys. Take care, everyone. Mel, I've sent a friend request on Facebook.
Yay.
She just said that, yay. Have a good night, Catherine. Have a good night's sleep tonight, buddy. And thanks for being here, mate. And thanks for putting up Hooks' link and that. And you're awesome, dude. You've been there since day dot. Mate, sorry, guys. Said some stupid shit earlier. Have a nap. Who's that? Good night. Yeah, sleep well. Yeah, that's right, Catherine. They still haven't told us about the shit they invented in the 90s. Yeah, see, and with China, what they like to do is they like to grab things people have made, and then reverse engineer it, and then replace those parts with a bit cheaper parts so they can make maximum profit, and then put those same type of devices, whatever it is they've stolen to reverse engineer, and then put that product out. So when they do that, they get to see exactly what the thing is. They can see the vulnerabilities of whatever the technology or the equipment they're making. They can work out a way to try and put in a listening device and then send that out. So, and then they're known for that. They're known for stealing your technology, reverse engineering it, and then, you know, and then
Making the Aldi's version.
yeah, they're making like the Aldi's version, you know, remember old Bilo, Franklin's version of it. You know, like Granville Towers in London, all that aluminium stuff on the outside, how it was cheap shit aluminium, it was fucking flammable. You know, like that's China. That's what sucks sometimes.
Dun, dun, dun.
You get heaps of cool t-shirts for $7 to $9. Yeah. Mel, we use Wish, hey? Is that the one we use? Wish? We use Wish. You know, when I'm buying batteries or what have we been buying? Magnets. Mel's been playing around with magnets. You know, I've got some Wi-Fi security cameras at the front. I got them off fucking Wish.
After told them not to buy.
Oh, Reb14N. Question. If you could find any information contained herein, including any attachment to this email, strictly confidential and intended solely for the use of this message in any files. What the fuck? What? Is that a statement, mate? But you said question. Anyone else want to say something like that? I don't know what the fuck what you're talking about there, bud.
No.
I want you to pass me in sub. What subs have you got, mate? I haven't looked. Boot him off.
Reading.
Boot him.
Put your spanners on there.
Yep. Bang. There's Aussie. All right, fuck, 1500. I was looking at your stuff. I didn't have a look at your things. Aussie 88. G'day, mate. I remember you in the chat last night. Good to see you. Good evening. Hope you had a good Sunday. That hurt to listen to. What hurt to listen to? When you're saying that question out. Let's play Whack-a-Bot. I do gaming and meme content. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I was looking at your memes. That's right. Yeah. Oh, that was you that had the ones on the Cray twins? And I was like, oh, you like if you did the Cray twins, because I'm related to the Cray twins. They're my mum's side, my grandmother's, they're cousins. You know, so that makes my mum and second cousins and I suppose my third cousins. But yeah, because all my mum's family's from London and all my dad's family's from Yorkshire. You know. Hey, Davros. Hey, I was watching something I missed in between. And Davros come up and it dropped in my head. I'm like, fuck. Is that from Mr. In Between Davros? Because I was watching, I'm like, oi, I bet you that's fucking now we got Davros. I bet you I'm right. Steve went straight over my head. Bit too smashed for that. Me too. Oh, Reb, is like speaking in rhyme or like in what's that you put up? What's that you put up, Catherine? Hardest state to invade in Australia. The hardest state to invade? Well, like if they were coming and say, we definitely know this particular country, X country, is coming to take over because they need the land to feed their people back home, so we're going to take it over and get rid of the Australian citizens. And we know they're coming from the north. I would set my lines up, probably middle of Queensland, and I'd come down to South Australia. I'd let them come through the desert. I'd let them come through the WA desert and down through the tropics. By the time they get to me, they're going to be fucked. They have no idea how to operate in those conditions. And when it's our backyard, So we've thought about this as a defence force. I've done mission statements and training exercises for the invasion. They're not going to come, say, rock up to Bondi Beach, right? They're not rocking up in the Sunshine Coast or Coolangatta, right? They need to get a supply line through Australia, and then they've got to try and keep that supply line open while maintaining moving positions in Australia. So coming down from the north, they come down from the west. We'll just let them come through the desert if they make it. If they make it, and then they get to us, and then it's going to be over. The link to Pato and Justice. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Catherine. Has he put that up now? I just saw when I was talking in my text, Pato just came in and he said something. I'll check it out after the live, but Hookster, I don't think they will get past the ocean. Past O'Kane. Is that where's that? But yeah, if they come down, they've got to deal with the Darwin River, all those north to west with sneak attack. Yeah, maybe. Yep, I reckon. Let them walk through the Simpson. Yeah, good luck. Exactly, good luck. Yeah, maybe. It's just hard. And not only just the environment's so hard up in north. The humidity up there and the tropical and the jungle that's up in Queensland. Davros. Nah, my awesome mates thought it was a good idea when I got Ross River in Tin Can Bay. That would call me Davros and stuck, so laugh out loud. It's also the leader of the Daleks. That's awesome. I was just watching the Mr. In Between again, and I just saw Davros. I was like, get out. I love war strategy. Yeah, man. It's good to talk about. Because our geographic is like, it's really good. If Europe goes crazy and they do drop atom bombs in the northern hemisphere up there, like we were talking about the other day, about how good it is down here in the air and the way the sun is, man, for fucking growing particular types of plants. Wouldn't the early warning system only give us a couple of minutes? No, see, it's not like that. If they try and come with their jets, they wouldn't do much with their jets, because if they come and invade our airspace, we'll be able to take them on, and there's an aircraft carrier up in the north, always to the east coast. They'll have to invade with tanks and men on the ground, and we wouldn't waste our time. We'd let them go up, we'd let them suffer, and they'll rethink everything. Look at how much the Japanese suffered coming through Papua New Guinea and Bougainville and the Kokoda track. If you're still there, Catherine Mills, just check Facebook. It's not there, she said. It's Mel Chris Gooding is and I think our icon is me and her on a Harley. Yep, that's it. Aussie chick. The fucking Crocs will get them, mate. Listen about the fucking the Japs did. I can't remember which particular island was up near in Papua New Guinea Islands there, but they had killed all the small game and animals on that island while they were occupying, and they ate them all. So the crocodiles that occupy that particular were actually starving, and then they were getting busted back. I think by the Australians. I can't remember who was there. But as they're going back through the swamps, all they could hear was screaming, and there's about 1,200 Japanese soldiers went into the swamps, and 500 of them came out. The crocodiles fucking had a feast. So that's what would happen when they're coming down to the top. If they had land north or west, if they can land on west north and set up a base. Yeah, but that's right. And then they could try and try and keep that, and then use that as their supply route. But we could shut it all down pretty quickly, and we got a navy as well that we could fucking come from the sides as well. They're setting up on the coast, I suppose. Just needs refueling. That's right. Intercontinental nukes. We got things in satellites run by Metal Storm. It's electronic fucking. It shoots an electronic lead like the size of queen-size beds. As weapons are coming up using their GPS, we can take them out with this thing called Metal Storm. Have a look at Metal Storm. It's pretty ingenious. You grunts. The problem with aircraft. That's right. The fuel. Exactly. He's right. They need so much. They just drink it like to warm the blades up on an Apache and a Black Hawk, just because they've got to warm them. You shoot those big jet engines for about 10-15 minutes. They use something like $20,000 worth of fuel when they're warming those. When they have it's like putting a massive big choke on. Nothing like that. But if you can imagine when it's sucking more fuel and air to warm them up, looking at a Black Hawk warming up, paying 20 grand. You got it, and they need specialised fuel and maintenance. Hook's right there. You're a good mood, Kath, yep. Mod, yep. Jeez, he's awesome. The spiders, it's only time, could give me shit. What a bloater on the lounge. Can refuel the air, but at a distance. That's right, you can refuel in the air, but then those refuelers need access to, islands to fuel themselves and in the ocean too. And they're just about to spend billions in that fucking submarine program, that's going on. I think that's going on in South Australia, is it, Hooks, if you're into that? And once you've got subs, that changes the game too. Can refuel pugs, grunts. Yeah, grunts, mate, every day of the way. I'm always going to support those boys. Wish we got Cold War out of the way before I was born. Yeah, Cold War was just two big nations flexing. Russia's like, we'll do it. America's like, no, we'll do it. And then they put their missiles on Cuba and we're like, look how close we are now. And then all the scientists got, the Russian president and US president said, look, if you use nukes, this is what's going to happen, And I think they come to terms and sort of did an agreement to not use them. Correct me if I'm wrong. By all means. Sorry, just updating the chat. Metal Storm, I'll check it out. Yeah, that's it. Hooks, are you going live tonight? Yeah, Jack's asking, are you going live, Hooks? You probably see that. Sounds like a metal band. Metal Storm. That is. It does sound like a metal band. Someone asked me earlier about a band. Yeah. One crazy. Is it true there's CIA base in the middle of Australia around the Northern Territory? If yes, was it to have a better surveillance on China? We have Pine Gap. There's no CIA base in the middle of Australia. Shit, that's fucking... Hang on a sec, I just got to check this. Because Pato just messaged me again twice, so I just got to make sure... Hold up. Sorry, guys.
The ABC doctor that went missing on a walk yesterday's been found dead.
I know, the ABC doctor that went missing on a walk yesterday has been found dead, Melder's yelled out.
In Greece.
In Greece. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, it was just Pato resending me the link to the live. He just put up an official one. Is it? Yeah, so with the CIA base, but we do have Pine Gap, and fuck knows what's going on there with the CIA, and they would be on China, bro, and Indonesia. I don't know if subs will be completed mission. I think they just pay for some and beat around the bush for subs. Yeah, I don't know why we really need it. They can only go, even the best can only go 900 meters, and they're really easy to spot. Especially from with how they can look through the ocean. They can look through the earth, mate, and see different types of, the way the earth's shaped. Trying to hide a big metal tube with the technology they have to look into the ocean now. I don't even understand why we have subs. But I'm not a fucking Navy dude and don't know nothing about them. What is with Pine Gap? Pine Gap's just a top secret base, mate, and it's, base for exploiting communications, I'd say. Well, it is, and listening in. Not sure, Jack Hooksy, go live, mate. Kids and young people nowadays are confused about what gender they are. Yeah, man, it's sad that you live in a country that's so good. You can have such free thinking and have free ideas to the point where you can argue and get upset over, there's more than two genders and all this craziness that you all talk about, no matter what your opinion on it. Some of us are really crazy, like, identifying as these crazy things. It just shows how, good their country is, the fact that they have the freedom to think like that. But everybody starts doing that, this younger generation. It scares me, man, because freedom's only one generation away from being taken away. Every generation's had to fight for it, including mine. To you, bro, 2 a.m. It's not late. I might jump on with yous. You got to go live after this, Hooksy. I've got to go take my young fella to work now. What time is it? I'll keep an eye. About 10 o'clock, I'm going to have to get off to 10:15. Pele, you fucking legend. Oh, was he? Did Pele come on? I didn't see him. Because I was talking about it, he texted me. I think we need them, but not loud metal junk. Yeah. I suppose, they can... I don't know, I just know that the US have got pretty good devices to spy on them. And then they're, to me, like a ship. It's so scary being on a ship. You just know that at any moment, a missile could just take you out. I love being on the ground, being a soldier, because you can dig holes and hide, and you can be, you can use heaps of things to deceive. But fucking in the boat, man, there's only one way, and that's to the bottom of the ocean. I suppose I have respect for those sailors, mate. I've been on, like I said, I've been on a few Navy assaults, practicing a beach assaults, for 3 weeks straight. We get on the boats, and at midnight we transfer to a landing craft, and the landing craft hits at AM, and the sun's cracking, the front of the landing craft comes down, and we do beach assaults. We do debriefs, what we did wrong, what we did better, how could we be better. We practice, we go back on the ship, we do it all again every fucking day, just practicing different ways to assault the beach. So I've been out there with the Navy, and it's just sitting there, you're just a sitting duck. There's nothing you can fucking do. You feel vulnerable. I did. I think we need them, but not yet. To update nuclear subs, Pine Gap is a listening post. Yep, you're right. Have you ever had any close calls in the zone, or had to be extracted with your men? Close calls? What do you mean close calls? We've had some close calls. I never had to get extracted or saved. Never had to do that. I made all my... One time, I was meant to have a helo come in, a Chinook came in and take me and my men, but we got a message saying there's going to be no more Chinooks, so at that time, I was going to be stuck in a location for 4 days, so I decided to use Bushmasters to get to that location. So I nearly had a close call where, in the sense of we were stuck in a position, but then I used a different transport system to get us out of that. But that was my undoing. They didn't come to save us. And close calls, oh mate, fucking too many. Last night I was talking at the time, me and my boys were caught in the corner and we're getting rockets were coming down. We were pretty fucked. The way they were walking their fire up the road, they were chasing us into a corner. And then I rang my missus on a sat phone, and holy fuck, I'm gonna make this, bub. And we just got lucky in it, and we got through that. So that was close. We're doing a job on the front gate of TK, and the suicide bomber tried to detonate near one of my soldiers. I was pretty close. I have been close to seeing IDs of the Afghan National Police get hit. I was 200 metres away from that. So yeah, I've had heaps of close calls, bro. I'll have a look at the one with Saddam's boat. Got fucking shot there driving down that estuarine, in a tinny. So, if that answers Steve. Trudy, bro, not too late, up to date, yep, but where's he working? Would you just put up a link as well? Sarge, tell us about Medivac. About how a Medivac happens? Oops, then I fucked up. Was meant to be the link to Pato and Justice. 1986. Aussie, haha. Fuck yeah, got brand new yellow big lighter. I've just been using a little fella. Davros. I told you my missus is working in the Thai military hospital. I just realised today it's an infantry fort. I get 4 salutes every day, yeah. Bloody oath, mate. And with the Australians, if we have an unaccompanied female in a vehicle that comes through our gate, we salute unaccompanied females. Because the military respects women, for sure, 100%. It's good. Yeah. Yeah, Thai. Well, once Vietnam finished in 1972 and we pulled out our fighting forces, we still maintained a presence in Malaysia. They go the runs take it in turns through the fucking infantry fighting companies. I've done 3 month tours in there, which I think is just like just to keep us update with you operating in that environment, because it is north of us, it is in our backyard, and try to maintain good diplomatic ties with the Malaysian governments up there. Just do that. Yeah. 1986 was timed out. I think my cousin was born in 1986 down in fucking Sydney. He's got, 1986 on his chest. Yeah, so the subs. What we're really worried about is when under surprise attacks was the first few things you do when under a surprise attack. The first thing you got to do is regain the initiative immediately. You need to have control of every situation, obviously, right? So if you're, like, for example, a good way to get a surprise attack is if you're patrolling through and you're being aggressive, you're looking for the enemy, you're trying to fucking do what you do to the best of your ability, and you move past their gun pit and they stay silent, and for whatever reason our scouts miss it and our riflemen, we don't see that particular gun pit, or they're dug in, whatever, and they decide for us to patrol past them and then hit us from the side or from behind, because now all of our fighting, we're going in this direction, we've just been hit from behind and now we don't know where because we just walked past them. We have drills for all of that. How does, we practice it, right? And the first thing you do is everybody goes to ground and you form a clock, and then we straight away try to find out where the flash suppressors are. We're looking through different types of thermal imagery to see if we can see a heat source. So we're trying to find out where did that come from, and we need to suppress that and keep that, whatever that was, where it is, so we can go and take it out. So with surprise attacks, you just straight away, you should form a clock, and the commander's in the middle of the clock, and he's trying to get information from everybody to find out where the fuck that come from, and then we make a plan, and then we change our direction of our assault. So you can surprise us, but we've got to answer for everything. I actually just rode 5 hours to Cambodia and back to the border run. My brother-in-law used to work on this border. It's about 10. Yeah, but that's where the Aussies have infantry in there. And I'll tell you about this story about one of my mates he went to Malaysia. I didn't get to go over there. I was doing other courses, and when some of the guys I was working with went and did like a 3-month bush trip in Malaysia. But I was telling me, remember last night we were saying we're mucking around, and we put all the leeches in my mate's bivvy bag one night because he fucking couldn't stand leeches, so everyone just threw all these leeches, and in the morning when he woke up, and he had them in his ears and his eyelids, and he was sitting there, he's getting ready to do his, because he didn't realise, he just woke up. And as soon as we wake up, we pack a sleeping bag up, and then we all lay out, and everybody lays dead silent for 30 minutes to see if anyone's crept up on us throughout the night. There you go, Bob Bullbar. Contact rear, contact right, contact front, contact, troops in contact, tick, 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 tick. That's right. And anyway, so he's like, fuck, I must have bit my cheek. You got like this, leeches in his mouth, Well, this same guy is in Malaysia, right? And he's sitting on picket, so he's standing there, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so he's just looking out, right, and listening. You're just sitting there, dead silent, just looking into the darkness for an hour and a half, right? and he feels this thing land on his lips, right? He feels this thing land on his lips. He's like, so he's like his reaction to knock it off as it would be. He knocks it off, and this thing just goes, right? And it's a fucking huge moth or something. And he's belting this thing, and he rips half his lip off, mate. It's the funniest thing. So you imagine sitting there in the pitch black, and this thing just here flies and just lands on your lip, and you know to knock it off, and it was. I mean, I thought it was funny as fuck. Like, you know, shit like that's crazy when you have deals with that. Let loose a full auto magazine, or you're on point. Well, if you see it from the front, we call it the first scouts. His first immediate action drill, the IAA we call that, the immediate action drill, is to go full auto and drop 30 rounds in the direction he just saw the flash of the flash suppressor, right? And we call that a panic mag, and that's his job. So why he just goes full auto, pop, 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 not off the hip, but pop, 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 pop. Why he does that in those 5 seconds and he releases those rounds, we've hit and done a circle, and now everyone's looking out in their direction for the targets. And then when we get information from those guys, I can see a guy here and that. As a commander, you form and come up with a plan, and then we start suppressing that target while we sneak up and get them. Fuck, I've been covered in leeches before. Bloody things, they're horrible. You know, I used to get them all on my legs in the jungle, get them all on your legs, up in your groin, and they're just horrible because they put that shit in your blood that makes it thin and you just continually bleed so it doesn't coag and scab. And I was telling this last night, and I got my bottom of my boots and I took them off after cutting a couple of leeches off, and all my socks and my boots were bright red with blood. It's crazy. It was scout with an M16. That was M16 with the SLR back then in 91. You know that. A few years before me though, and I know they went from the SLR to the Steyr. Police foot chase outside my house in the neighbourhood happening right now. Not true. What neighbourhood do you live in again over in Perth? I was at Swanbourne there for 2 years, right in Swanbourne. Lived there. It was prime real estate, mate. And it tells you about like 390 steps to the beach. Used to go down to the Cottesloe there on a Sunday and have a few beers to the Cottesloe. Some massive great white shark attacks were happening there when I was living in Perth. Oh, the Army Reserve, 1990, yep, okay. Yeah, because they do stuff like that in the Army Reserves. They had some weird weapons and stuff to do that. They do it with the cadets too, actually, because they still fire the SLRs, the young fellas. You know, if you're like, I think between 9 and 17, you can join the Army cadets and you do all the Army, you sort of get taught how to do all the Army stuff that the grunts do. Just a little bit more mellow, and you get to go and fire guns on the range. It's a pretty cool thing for a young fella to do. Like, it's like the Scouts on steroids. Bye-bye, Space. You're off, are you, Woodsy? You beat me to it, brother, Jacko. Gosnells. Gosnells, where the fuck?
That's where the casino was. No. Gosnells.
Was that where the casino is? Gosnells. Oh, it's hard for me to remember all the suburbs I've been around.
Had a massive car, yeah.
No, he just timed out. Oh, Space, was he trolling us or something, was he? I love your SLR, yeah, SLR. 7.62 SLR stands for self-loading rifle. 7.62, full metal jacket, solid rifle. That thing will drop a fucking, you know, you'll drop a rhino with that thing. It dies way better though. Yeah. You know, and we've got the Mag 58 machine guns, and they're, you know, belt-fed 7.62 machine guns, beautiful weapons. Lovely. I love using machine guns, especially when you put them on a bipod, because you can fire at 2,000 meters, right? And you can put them on a bipod, and we call it, I set them up so at knee height, so when my enemy's coming across, man, we fire, and I'm ripping them. And as their knees come down and they drop, then their body drops into the fire of the machine gun as well, so you get a double hit, mate. And we can have them belt, you know, on bipods out to 2.5 Ks, mate. If you walk through that, we call it a fire lane. You walk through that fire lane, man, it's a bad fucking day. Real bad day. Her name was, no, Casino's Burswood. Oh, those Burswood. Gosnells. Is it near the coast? Gosnells.
Is there a racetrack there?
Yeah, was it racetrack? I fucking know it, I just can't put my finger where it was. Good name for her, bull bar. Nah, Woodsy, so did I. What's that? Nah, Woodsy, so did I. SLR, I thought you were talking about Tirana. The SLR 5000, what a good rig. Hey, what a good Aussie icon. And SLR is their self-loading rifle. It's a 7.62 rifle. Check it out. They're cool at. Oh, Cannington. Oh, so Cannington. I know Cannington well. You're inland there, man. Oh, dude, it doesn't get real cool in the summertime there. That Fremantle doctor doesn't make it all the way inland there. I remember on Swanbourne being a real nice summer's day and then going into Katanning. Was it? Yeah, Katanning, and it was been really fucking Cannington. It was really hot. So it gets hot in there. Eh? It's like in a basin. I remember when I was a young fella, we used to go hunting and stuff all the time with an old 303 and a couple of semi-auto 20s and a couple of semi-automatic 12 gauges. Yeah, bro, man. And then Martin Bryant, mate, you know, you take it from here, whether it was the government that set that up, that they could disarm Australian citizens, I don't know. There's a few theories on that. It's a good one to get into, actually. You know, the Liberal government wanted to disarm the citizens, and I think Prime Minister Howard was saying something, it would take something like a mass shooting for the gun laws to change, and then all of a sudden there was a mass shooting. So there's a lot of people who have different opinions. I spoke about it, guys in the army, with their opinions on Martin Bryant and the shooting in Tassie. A few subzones away from the carousel, Westfield. Yeah, okay.
I know Dalkeith was the rich joint.
Which part?
Dalkeith was the flash.
Dalgeese, yeah, was a rich boy. Where was that place that we used to go shopping? Where those chicks were kidnapped from? Where we bought the DVDs for the kids? Remember over the railway line? Oh, I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, Perth. I never really liked it though, but that's because all my family and everything I knew was on the East Coast, so you feel really dislocated when you're in Perth, I found. And it was hard for me to get friends because I'm like, it's hard to have civilian friends sometimes because of the military environment. Yeah, so Perth was hard for me when it comes to socialising and for the family because we're so dislocated from everything. There's millions. I mean, I think it's classed as the most isolated city in the world.
It is.
What was your favourite mission you did? What was my favourite mission I did?
Mission to come home.
Mel's yelling out my mission to come home.
If you say anything else, you're fucked.
And Mel goes, if I say anything else, you're fucked. It was my favourite mission to come home. No. Working in the Special Operations Task Group, we had an operation when we had to go into where all the Tier 1 and Tier 2 operators get their intelligence, and I had to go in there and give my advice on, because I was working in a really specialised communications equipment at that time. And I had like a couple of teams where I was going into FOBs and doing things and setting up equipment and cameras and satellite systems and, you know, equipment that can exploit mobile phones. And that's when I got to see how all the Tier 1 operations works and worked with those guys. And that was like for 6 weeks. And that's when I was seeing dudes getting taken out with the C-130 Spectre gunship and how that's geared and how the Apaches are called in. You know, how Ben Robert Smith got his VC. So I was a part of all that, making that happen, and that was a fucking mad mission, man. You know, and it wasn't too dangerous or anything, but it was just the work we were doing and the outcomes that we had that affected the battle space was so fucking good. Yeah, so that was my favourite because it was just we were working with the top tier people in Afghanistan and doing the best for the people over there. It was really good, bro. So yeah, but that was probably my best because it was just a really rewarding time, and just seeing how the coalition came together and how that war machine worked, you know, and it was it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So that was it, you know. That was probably my best one, my favourite one. Yeah. What's that? The area where I'm in is open, so we get a bit of sea breeze, get a little bit of that Frio doctor come up. You need it, man. It just has that from Antarctica in the summer, and it just whacks that 35-degree day straight down to 28. Lovely. That's lovely. I just really like that. Let's say, wait till the doctor comes home. I says, what they're talking about the doctor?
It brings the sandblast.
Yeah, and the sand, there's a sandblast you bit on the beach. But yeah, the old Frio doctor, mate, the old wind that comes up from Antarctica on a summer's day in Perth. Well, let's hand it all over. Yep, and why? And why was it? Because of that. That's the reason that was my best mission, is because of who I was getting the operation with. And man, the things I got exposed to and the intelligence gathering I got exposed to, seeing how the best of the best operate and being there operating with them, it was fucking magic, mate. Like it was my dream. It was like my dream job had come true. You know, I got to work with the best, doing, organising and operating dangerous missions, succeeding with 100% success. It was fucking good fun. It was good. It was really good. When you're on top of your game and you're in that flow state and you're doing those things with those people, man. Oh man, it's just it's really good feeling. Later, brothers. Wishing you a peaceful days, mates. Peace. All right, Spud Lee, mate. Thanks for coming over and having a chat and that, mate. I appreciate it. I probably won't be on tonight. I've got to fucking I got to look after my young fella and he's got to work at midnight, and then I'm going to go straight to bed after I get back. So, and I won't be on tomorrow because I'm going to wait now and then go live with Pato and Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it actually. I don't know what to expect. I hope you all come over. Oops, you fuck now. She's got to string you to your nuts. Because I didn't say that my mission was to come home. Woodsy's like, you're fucked, bro. Mel's going to have your nuts.
That's right, Woodsy can stay for dinner.
She goes, that's right, Woodsy can stay for dinner. Laters. Oh, that's awesome. I find it funny how the military base has coddles like near the nude beach. Bro!
Oh, dude.
Have I got a story for you? Fuck about the nudist beach. Oh my lord, bro. And that fucking bathroom there at the Spawnborn, mate, and the guys was being there naked, mate. I had to go looking at fucking my young fellas coming, the fuck are you doing sitting there naked, you fucking piece of shit? The fuck out of here, mate. Oh, they're fucking each other in the sand dunes, bro. Oh, I was horrified, mate, because I had two little kids, mate, and I was like, oh. It was disgusting, yeah, it's no women or anything, or, couples. It's all fucking men. It was fucking gross, mate. That's not a nice side of Perth, eh? And I have nothing against gay people at all. I've had soldiers that were gay. I don't care about your sexual orientation. It's got nothing to do with me, man. I just judge you on your character. What type of person are you? But it was just disgusting what they were doing in public in the dunes, and it was just gross. I mean, it'd be the same if it was like couples doing it. You don't want your kids to be walking around couples kissing in the dunes and being all greasy and shit. Male, female, male. You just don't want that shit. Go get a room. Fucking that was so funny, bro. Oh, dude, it was fucking gross. Every day I had to deal with that whenever I wanted to go because you got to walk past the toilet that feeds that beach, and they're all in there looking at each other naked, and you're like, get the fuck out. We want to use the toilet, you dirty bastards. Cheers, legend. Yeah, all right, Budley. Have a good night, brother. Northside Goon, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, mate. Northside Goon. Or are you north side of what city? Yay for the stay, as they say. Yep, I've got nothing against anyone that's gay. But I don't like it when, they want to, you start dressing up as women and you go to schools and say, you need to learn this book read by a fucking tranny. And then I start getting to have problems with that by gay people, and they're not going to fucking drums, any of that shit. Like I said, I don't see colour, I don't see sexuality, I just see you and who you are as a person. That's all I care about. Everything else is irrelevant, isn't it? Do you think nude beaches should be banned? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I'm not going to say you cannot walk down the beach and take your kid off and get a good suntan. Who's that for me to say that? But don't go and start fucking grinding and kissing and being sexual about it. Be naked on the beach by all means. I'm happy to take my kids down to the beach if there's someone laying down and getting suntan over there. Good luck to you. It's just when they're fucking kissing and being slimy about it and that's what I don't like. That's all. But yeah, go to a nude beach, mate. Everyone needs to get a tan. But not for me. I'm slip slop slap, bro. Fucking in Queensland, you can't be going walking around the beaches naked. You'll be fucking. You'll have sun cancer by the end of the day. Skin cancer. Can you say car? Car. Are you going over to Hookster's Live? Oh, is Hookster live now? Is he? No, probably not, bro. I've got to do some stuff, and I'm gonna spend some time with Mel. All right, you know. So I'd love to. I love Hookster, bro. I love supporting him. He's good. He's a good dude. He's awesome. But yeah, not tonight though. But yeah, probably during the week, 100%. Yeah, nah. That's it. Tab Ross. Yeah, nah. Nudists were invented by two men that just wanted to see women naked. Wow. Well, then the women fell for that one, didn't they? My missus just goes, well, who doesn't like a good set of titties? Fair call. Fair call. But, yeah. Nudists were invented two men. Yeah, if you want to go to the beach and, you know, get your kid off and lay down in the sand there and fucking get a tan on your old cheeks, mate, go for it. Just don't be sexual and devious about it.
Nothing like it.
Yeah. Fucking nude beaches. There's a couple on the sunny coast too, actually, just outside of Cool. We are only human. That's right, Steve. We are only human, bro. Yeah. Only human, man. One thing you gotta remember. Bang. Bang. I am. I'm managing to keep on top of the but there's only like about been 10 or 15 people, so it's been not too bad. Mel just yelled out, it's because you're a pussy, that's why no one's there. Cottesloe beaches. Oh, mate, there was 2 shark attacks when I was there. I never saw them with my own 2 eyes. It was 6 o'clock on a summer's morning. Or was it? No, it was a winter's morning. You know how they have the great nomads? All the old people go down and do they swim at 5 o'clock in the morning because of the cold water. And people were at Cottesloe at the OBH, and they were having breakfast. And 50 metres off the shore, right where the patio is, looking over the Cottesloe beach and Swanbourne Beach there, a great white came out and bit this old lady in half in front of everybody having breakfast when I was there 2004 or 5. It was hectic. Aussie pug, I love boobs. I know there's another beach we had blue ring octopuses attacked, surprisingly. Blue ring octopus, yeah, right, eh? They're fucking tiny, man. The blue ring octopus, they're tiny little things. There's a few of them in Tellabudgera Creek on the Gold Coast. Just saying, Pug says. Love boobs, just saying. There's worse things to hate, that's for sure. 100% Pug. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's cool, fucking cool, man. Oh, dude. So, is someone gone over and seen Who Doesn't Aussie? That's it, bro. Fucking oath, mate. Fucking oath, mate. I saw, we were talking about Spaniard earlier. I watched a video, I think he dropped a 10-minute video of that Sao Paulo in Brazil, that suburb there. Fuck, that looked pretty fucking hectic off the streets there. And that if you haven't seen that market he goes to, where everyone steals shit during the day, and they go to this particular place where they can sell all the stolen shit. Pretty crazy video, actually. Yeah. Yeah, if you want us to swim around Perth or anywhere around the Great Australian Bight, just fucking don't. That's pretty good advice, man. Or be smart about it. You know, the sharks and those type of fish, as a good fisherman probably knows, when are the bites on? You know, usually just after dark or first thing in the morning. During the day, if you go to the beach like at 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock, the chance of you getting hit by a shark is not good. It's fuck all. You know, it's when they're fucking looking to have a feed early in the morning, when the ocean's calm and the wind's calm and they're being predators. During the day, mate, you go for a swim during the day. Not many people get hit during the day. It's always in the mornings or late at night, late in the afternoons. And so you just be smart when you go to the beach. You never have to worry about it. So I ask people, we can go to the beach, you're thinking about sharks? I'm like, it's never even come into my fucking head once. I'm not thinking about fucking sharks at all.
I do.
The missus does. If she goes whenever she goes in the water, she does. Doesn't even come into my head. But if I was swimming at fucking 5:30 in the morning, I'd be like, oh, I'd probably be, you know. But when I go down at lunchtime,
Nah, can you get it?
I don't like mine though. When even we had bull shark in the Swan River, yeah, bull sharks are crazy. They're intelligent, but they're everywhere, mate. There's bull sharks, and because they're blind, you know, they like to, you know, I think bull sharks are blind. That's why so many people get bitten because they come past and they can feel the vibe, the electrical pulses out of you, and they go to bite to taste what that is. Bull sharks usually don't bite you in half like a great white. They'll just come and take a big chunk out of your thigh or your hip or something. If the water's salty, the sharks be warned.
If you had bull sharks 4 hours.
It is true, but at the right times of day, you can eliminate the fucking the percentages of getting hit too. Divers in 23 have told us there's dozens in the river. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they're everywhere, mate. Bull sharks, because they can go up into where the water turns fresh and all. Brackish. Yeah. Bull sharks and tiger sharks are more aggressive than the great whites. Say, oh, I agree with that. Yep. Tiger sharks are probably the worst, actually. And they found everything in tiger sharks, you know, number plates and fucking shiny things like, you know, aluminium cans, you know, like a Coke can that's been out in the sun and the water too long and all the Coke, you know, the label's washed off and it's got that silvery tinge to it. They found heaps of those in tiger sharks. Yeah, they are, yeah. Yeah, great whites, bro. Yeah. Megalodons, have you seen those teeth? You off, Jack? Thanks for popping in, brother. You're probably going to pop over to Hooks's real quick or something. Thanks for coming, mate. Remember Tuesday, bro? I'll see you on Tuesday. You have to let me know how you're going with work and stuff too, brother. No way, a major is way more aggressive than a tiger. A major? What's a major? But yeah, I'm no expert on marine fish, that's for fucking sure. Hey? Just a bit of Vicks. My dad has an adult tiger shark's jaw with all its teeth hanging in its room. Oh, dude, that's sick. Oh, Mako. Yeah.
They're fucking bad.
They are bad. They're shitty. They're just shitty all the time, aren't they? Makos. Yeah, I've actually won the New South Wales state titles in Rock Beach and overall champion. Some of the sharks I've hooked on Sydney beaches are insane. Davros.
Shit.
That's right. You used to run a multi-million-dollar bloody crab, was it shellfish business, didn't you, mate, in Sydney? So you would have been all over that. And right now, I know you love fishing in Thailand too, eh? You're all over that. My dad had an adult, Mako. Yeah, my old boss killed a bull shark and kept smashing up its oysters lines. Yeah, true. Was in about a metre of water. True. Fuck. Yeah, bugger that. Yeah, bugger, and you know. And I used to, mate. I grew up in Toowoomba, but my grandparents had a house in Cool, and I used to go there all the time, mate. Like most of my life, I've been in the surf. I brought my kids up in the surf. We always lived near the coast. You know, I've never had dramas with sharks ever. Have you seen a Sydney funnel web spider in the wild? I haven't, crazy. I have not. I've not seen a funnel web in the wild anywhere. No, Melody Island hasn't either. And we've been everywhere. And I've been everywhere. I haven't seen them. They're pretty elusive, I think. I don't know. I've never lived in Sydney, but my mum lives in Sydney. She lives in Fairfield. So yeah. Yeah, and I've spent a bit of time at our base there out at Holsworthy. Out at Holsworthy there. I've done a bit of time out at Holsworthy, so and when I was there I was just sort of just hanging out in those areas there. Every now and again we'd go into King's Cross, mate, you know, go and have fucking, you know, do a bit of people watching. You know how you go down there, you know, you get a bit of a feed, you sit on the corner and do a bit of a people watching and see what crazies are coming out for the night. We are lucky that killer whales don't hurt humans. Yeah, I know, they're nasty bit of kit. Nasty bit of kid. I mean, dolphins are pretty nasty. They know how to destroy sharks. They hit them right in their liver, mate. You see sharks with their livers missing, mate, because dolphins come in and fucking hit them hard. Beaches would be closed forever if they did. Yeah, that's right. You wouldn't be able to swim with killer whales around there. Too smart and aggressive and good with it. When I was young, we had to evacuate our house because of the funnel web nest. No shit. Fuck.
Holy shit.
That's Davros saying that. Fuck that. Yeah, never seen a funnel web. Mel's been bitten on the back, right up near her shoulder by a redback, and that knocked, mate. She nearly passed out walking to the shops, mate, to the chemist. Had to give her a shot and that. And she put a jacket on from the garage and a bit of right near her spine up here, and that rocked her Mel for a few days hard.
Man, sick as fuck.
Yeah, made her really sick.
Wasn't as bad as a witch spider.
No, the wolf spider. No, I'm going to bed. Circle's kicking in. Yeah, that's what my Mel says. It sounds like you. And what about your funny legs? Do you ever get funny legs? I hate that bit. I was a runner along fish line in 14 years. Some of the sharks used to get were insane. Biggest tiger, 20 foot long.
What?
And about 5'5" wide. Fucking hell, that's a monster predator. Tuna longliners. Woke up with in my swag once. He was chill. Nightjack. Yeah, nightjack. Yeah. Wow. Oh shit! Oh, it's after 10, guys. I'm gonna have to start calling it the night. It's been a good time having a chat. My pop had 2 jaws set, Woodsy, 1 tiger and a mako. He caught both there. Giddy up. Was as big as my hand. Holy shit, that's big. Fuck. No way. No way. That's scary. Big as your hand. Redback venom is bad, but I've seen some people who hadn't been affected. It mainly depends on body's reaction. At least Mel didn't have it. No. But we got roasted macadamias one night, and Mel hooked them and fucking nearly stopped breathing that night. We found out she was allergic to macadamias, so. Night Jack. 2 of my mates got bitten by the same redback in a motorbike helmet. That's unlucky. Probably a bird eater, to be honest. Yeah, bird eaters are crazy. I've seen one in Bougainville where they're sitting there pulsing on a leaf, looking at me, fucking yeah. Well, landscape in Sydney northern beaches, we used to fill a Coke bottle full of funnel webs and run it over with a truck when we left. Oh, fuck. That's crazy, that many? Shit. Righto, Chris, good night. Good night, Mel. Yeah, thanks, Woodsy, mate. It's been good. Appreciate it, eh? And crazy, we have a tree of the... Good night, chat. Yeah, night, Steve. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It's been good fun. We had a good laugh. Yeah, I'll try to drop some more videos tomorrow, just about, some mad stories that I've still got lots and lots and lots, and I'll pace it out and get them out. But yeah, it's been good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate supporting me. I appreciate being here. It's been a good chat. We've had a good time, and I'll catch you on Tuesday if you want to, rock over to Pado's live, and I'll be on there with him, and hopefully we can have a good time then too, eh? So, all right, guys. Thanks heaps. I really appreciate you all. And much love and good night from Mel and myself. All right. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good night.